Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. I want to say that every time I come on here. Have you guys watched The Tiger King? Anyways, hi, hello, Laura Violet, nice to see you today. Of course, as always, I'm excited to be spending the next couple minutes with you guys. I am reviewing today the Makeup by Mario Master Matte Eyeshadow Palette. I'm telling you, these companies, y'all need to make easier names. You make it so hard for people like me. If you guys are interested in knowing my thoughts on this, I also go through a very quick and simple tutorial on how I got this look here, then stay tuned. Also, thank you so much to anybody who has recently subscribed. It means the world to me, and I would love to hear from you guys, so leave me a comment. I'm trying to get to know you. We're building a community. I cannot do that without you, so if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Join our community. We are pretty cool. I'm pretty cool. I mean, I like to think I am. I mean, I never got picked for dodgeball in high school. That's just because I'm not good at sports. Who throws balls at people's head anyway? Anyways, let's go ahead and jump into the review. I've been trying to film this for like ever now. I just cannot get my words right today. I'm all over the place. See? Okay, so foundation is on, bronzer, blush, highlight, all of that is on. I went ahead and primed my eyelids with the Nars Smudgeproof eyeshadow primer. I'll be sure to link that down below. If you have oily eyelids, you might want to check this eyeshadow primer out. I have tried other eyeshadow primers, and then I always go back to my Nars eyeshadow primer, but it does a great job at controlling the oils on your eyelid and keeping your eyeshadows from creasing throughout the day. But that's not what this review is about. We are chatting about the Makeup by Mario Matte Master Palette. So for those of you that don't know, Makeup by Mario Devanovic, I hope I said that right. I'm so sorry if I butchered it. I am not the best at pronouncing names or just speaking in general. For those of you that don't know him, he is Kim Kardashian West. That is her makeup artist. And I also think that I read that he does makeup for other high profile celebrities, but he's mostly known for being Kim Kardashian West's makeup artist. So when I saw that he was coming out with his own makeup line, I was very intrigued and of course wanted to try his products. So I went ahead and grabbed this little bad boy right here. So opening this palette up right here, it does come with a mirror. Again, I'm not a big fan of the mirrors, but anyways, I was immediately drawn to the shade range in this palette. I love an all matte palette. It's supposed to be easy, buildable, natural to dramatic eyeshadow palette. And I believe Mario had said somewhere, or I had read somewhere, that the shade range was inspired by human skin tones from light to deep. So it's be a pro matte formula that's feather light, creamy, buildable, easy to blend. So I'm excited to do a couple swatches for you guys and, you know, see what this feels like. Okay, so there's just a couple quick swatches of the palette. When I put this one on, or excuse me, that one on, I was like, holy crap. Like, talk about pigment. Oh my goodness. But again, you're not going to see any shimmer because it is a matte palette, but you can tell that the pigment is there. When I did swatch it, it didn't feel as buttery and smooth as I thought it was going to, but we'll see how it blends. That's not a big deal. We'll see how it blends. So starting with the Master Matte palette here, I'm going to go in with this shade right here, and I'm just going to take that and apply it all over my eyelid. I'm not going to be too careful or anything like neat. Am I ever neat when doing my makeup? No. And I'm going to begin blending that, starting in the crease, and just taking it all over my eyelid there. I guess this one is matte 4. When I look on the back of here, this is matte 4, but if you go into Sephora's website, there's actual names of the shades. I'm not going to get into all that. I'm just going to let you guys know I'm using matte 4. I forgot to say that when I first started to apply my eyeshadow. Going into my left eye with matte number 4, and I'm going to start in my crease here, and then just begin taking it all over my lower lid here. I'm not being precise or careful. I'm just, you know, kind of being a little bit messy about it. It doesn't have to be super neat. Can you guys believe it's Thanksgiving already? Like, where did the time go? I don't know. It's crazy. And I don't know if you guys are celebrating with your family or not. I know the CDC says not to travel or be around people who are outside of your household. I don't know if you guys are abiding by that or not. You know, I'm not judging anybody for what they decide to do. It's hard, you know, it's hard to decide what to do because you want to be safe, obviously, but I know everybody is just missing their family. I know everybody's also just missing that sense of normalcy. But whatever you do, regardless, please just be safe. And I really do hope you have a wonderful holiday. So I'm just continuing to blend this all over my lash line here, or my lash line. That's not my lash line, that's my eyelid. Taking my Sigma pencil brush, I'm gonna go back in with matte number 4, that same shade I placed all over my eyelid, and I'm going to begin smoking out my lower lash line and defining it a little bit more. So we'll be getting our Christmas decorations down this weekend. I know I just got done saying that I can't believe it's Thanksgiving already, but I still cannot believe that we're also going to be getting our Christmas decorations down. I mean, the time goes by so quickly. It really, truly does. And, you know, being a child, you feel like, or when I was younger, you know, people would always tell me how fast time goes. And they are so incredibly right. I'm gonna take, I think it's matte number 7 right here. Rude. I'm gonna take matte number 7 with my ColourPop brush and go ahead and begin adding that to my outer lid there. Okay, this color, for whatever reason, is not blending the way that I thought it would. It is very patchy. I don't know what's going on. Let me try a different brush. Switching over to a Morphe brush, I'm going to go back in with a different brush and try that number 7 and see if maybe it's the brush that's causing that patchiness. I can't get this darker color to blend. Is it me? I don't know. It looks so patchy. Yeah, it's patchy. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if that's me, my technique, but I am not getting a very smooth, it's not blending. I feel like it's gonna be one of those eyeshadows that in order to get it to blend, you're gonna have to keep blending for like 10 minutes. And I am not about to stand there for 10 minutes blending one. Oh, calm down. I just cannot get this to blend at all. I mean, it is just like super duper patchy, super patchy. And the more I keep trying to add onto it, the more it's like starting to get muddy. You know what I mean? It's not looking cute. And I forgot to mention it earlier in this video. This palette does retail for $48. I feel like Mario's out to get me. Yeah, but it does retail for $48 on Sephora's website. And for me, it's like, you know, if you're going to be that expensive, then bottom line, it needs to perform. Yeah, there's something going on with this eyeshadow. This is not blending. This is not blending at all. And it's like the more I try to blend it, the worse it is getting. I mean, this is just like, I'm sorry, I'm being so negative. I'm really not trying to be negative. I'm not tapping a whole lot. Like, I'm literally going in and like doing that, tapping it and going into my eye here, my outer corner. I'm sorry. Again, guys, I'm so sorry if I'm being negative. That was not my intention, but I want to give you my honest opinion. Let me try to go in with a different brush. I'm going to go in with a ColourPop, my ColourPop E15 brush. It's just a larger fluffy brush. And let me see if I buff it like that, if it will help. I'm wondering maybe like the formula, maybe it just got like a bad batch of this, like a bad batch, but it's not doing what I thought it was gonna do. So I'm going to take just a small smudger brush and go back in with matte number 7 and just kind of define my lower lash line there a little bit more. Okay, I don't think there's much salvaging, unfortunately, with this look right now. I think I've blended and blended to the point where I feel like my skin's about to come off. So I'm just gonna leave it as it is. I just, and yeah, I'll just pop some mascara on real quick and some lipstick and let you guys know my final thoughts here, I guess. Okay, so we're back. I went ahead and put on some mascara, some lipstick. Final makeup look is complete. And ready to give you my thoughts on, well, final thoughts on the Makeup by Mario Master Matte Eyeshadow Palette. I won't make this part of the video long because I've been very vocal about my opinion on this palette throughout. It was so hard to blend. Well, actually, let me back up. So matte number 4, the lighter toned brown, it went on fine. I didn't have any problems getting that to blend, getting that to go on. It went on without any problems. It wasn't until I put on matte number 7, the darker brown color, things were just crashing and burning. So I spent a couple more minutes off camera just trying to see if I could get it to blend a little bit better. And finally, the verdict is I got it to blend. Even when I was doing my swatches earlier in the review, the formula of the eyeshadows aren't very buttery and smooth. It was very chalky feeling, pigmented, but chalky. I really had to work to get this to blend. Overall, I think the shade range in the palette is beautiful. I think Mario did an incredible job building the shade range in this palette. I mean, there's just so much that you could do with a brown eyeshadow palette, which was one of the reasons why I wanted to purchase this palette. So do I think the palette is worth $48 or, you know, my $48? I don't know. I'm going to hang on to this palette for a little longer. I'm going to try it out a couple more times to just see if maybe next time I have better luck. It could have just been like a bad makeup day and whatnot. So I do want to play with it and give it another go because I do really like the shade range in there. I want it so badly to work. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I would love to know in the comments below if you guys have this palette, if you tried it, if you're having any issues with it blending, if it's just me, be honest. It could just be me, but I would love to hear from you all. But thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to please subscribe. And I hope you all have such an awesome Thanksgiving, whether you're gonna spend time with family, if you're just staying home, whatever it is you're doing. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful holiday. And please be kind to each other, and most importantly, be kind to yourself. But anyways, until next time, thank you guys.